This video is a random vlog, day in the life, mid-August, and some personal stuff. Just a little piece of the puzzle about my weight loss throughout the years and now and the future. Please keep watching. Thank you for watching. Please remember to be sensitive and not be dicks and be rude, because you will get blocked. I've just got to learn how to block you and report you. But it's quite a scary thing for me to talk to, especially online. And I feel like I need to, because I know other people are going through the exact same stuff and shit. Yeah, enjoy the video. Now, the reason why I've been going to the gym and swimming and, killing my body, well, it feels like I'm killing it. Long story short, I was really obese. I was really dangerously obese. I was massive. And I've always struggled. I could lose 2-3 stone and it will come back on within a month. It is so hard. I have to literally completely work for it, like full on, like around the clock. Most of my family are like really skinny, really petite, and it's really easy for them to say, oh, if you just did 20 minutes of this and 20 minutes of that and ate this and that. No, it's actually not 20 minutes of that and 20 minutes of this. It's not, don't eat this, don't eat that. I mean, since I was a young child, my mum used to send me to every diet club possible, and my weight would just stay still. And that was when I was young enough for my mum to be watching what I was eating. And it's pretty hard, because as a plus size model, it's quite difficult for me to like stay the same. It's really difficult to stay the exact same weight. It's so difficult. So every client I go, oh, I'm an 18 or a 20. I don't know. Yeah, it's I've always suffered. Like, I developed really, really early. I had a bra on when I was like, what, 7? And all my other things I'm not going to mention, because it scarred me for life, because I was so young I didn't even understand what's going on. And no one else did. All my friends, when we were so little, no one understood what I actually went through. It was actually quite funny. But no, it wasn't funny. And if any of you suffered with the same thing I did, I'm really sorry. I don't find it funny. When I was 19, my parents went away for about 6-7 months, and before that, my boyfriend that I was with for quite a very long time, years, split up with me. He obviously wanted to go uni, he wanted to go out every night, and kind of got bored of me, really. Like, he would stand up for that and say, no, that's not true. Well, at the end of the day, it was true, because he was 18 years of age, and a boy that's going to uni or whatever like that is not even thinking of being with someone, that they're just thinking about going out and partying every night, really. They're not even, most of them not even thinking about the work, by the way. So girls, if your boyfriend's going to uni, I'm not going to say they're going to split up with you, don't panic. I'm just saying, yeah, they're gonna get something in their head, think that that's the most biggest priority. Like, everything else would just disappear, because going away, getting out of their house, leaving their mum and their dad or whatever, and having a time of their life, really, it doesn't mean most of the time doesn't mean that they want to be with you any less. I'm not saying that. But me and my ex, I'm not going to mention his name, but we did grow out of each other, even though that, like, well, my parents were really, my whole entire family were heartbroken when we split up. It's like, I didn't tell anybody for weeks, and I said, just before my mum and dad went travelling, I went, oh, by the way, we split up, that's why we've not been spending any time together. I didn't want to tell you, I didn't want to upset you. And they were really shocked, because obviously they thought that a lot of the time he was going to, like, stay here a lot, because, like, me living in a house like this, it on my own, it does get really lonely. And because, like, all my friends that live in, like, I don't know, like, I live in Chigwell in Essex in the UK, but I live in a village part of it, so I'm quite far off with everybody and stuff. So not many people come around here that easily. I literally live in the middle of nowhere. It's if anybody in my local area, they go, where do you live? It's like, for instance, today I was sitting in the gym and it's all like, by the way, where do you live? You come here every day. Chiggle Row. What is that? And I'm like, down the road from here, about 10 minutes away. I'm like, oh god. And I look like I'm mad because it looks like I'm making up a random La La Land word. But yeah, luckily one good friend of mine stayed here a lot of the time. She was here for so long, and that was really good that she did that. But like, I think as time went by, I didn't realise how sad I was about the split with my first long-term boyfriend. And I think I was more, I know it sounds a bit of a silly excuse that like when you're putting on weight you are doing it to yourself. Yeah, don't get me wrong about that, but I think it was like a reverse mechanism, whatever you call it. Like everything that was upsetting me more, I didn't even feel it anymore. I was just like eating it, and you know, I'm eating it because I'm such a fatty. No. Yeah, so then I met another guy, and I'm not going to mention his name, but he was in a way a blessing, but more of a curse at the same time. And I relied on him for some weird reason. It was like he was an Aries. Like I didn't even know what his birthday was, but like I can sense it off him. He was an Aries, and I'm a Scorpio, so that is one of the worst matches ever. Yeah, so I met him my clubbing stage when me and my mates would go clubbing every single night and be like on my mummy and daddy's account and be like, yeah, I didn't do that. Yeah. I did start going out every night. I started like gaining even more weight, and the more that like he wasn't interested in me, the more I got sadder and the more angry I got, and I don't know why, because I'm such an idiot. And then loads more stuff happened. I can't be bothered to mention it. He said something really nasty, and this is when I turned just 20, and luckily it was straight after my parents come back, so I was really lucky. I think because like I don't know, for some weird reason, I think it's where my first ex, like where I hadn't got over that, and I was hurt the way things ended and hurt the way he lost interest in me. And then this one, I think it did send me off the edge. I just stayed in my room. I'm not going to lie. I did some pretty silly things to, you know, like, you know what you do when you feel like there's no way out. You feel like you're stuck on a corner and you can't escape, and you do silly things like you start arguing with people, you stop talking to the people that you're close with. Me, personally, I'm not into drugs. I would never touch them. I never have. I don't agree with them. There's no point to them at all whatsoever. They're a load of money. Why don't you just buy alcohol? Because that is just safer. You know what's in it. And, yeah, it's cheaper. I went to my room to chill. This is my lovely room. It still needs some TLC. Some pictures. Pagan Wheel of the Year. Charge of the Goddess. Some pictures of me competing. And my rosettes. Haven't been out for a very long time. So, back to my weight gain. Big fat weight gain. Holy crap, it was a big fat weight gain. It's horrible. I blocked my phone. I blocked all my mates. I had a couple of other fallouts of mates as well because my appearance was affecting them. And all I used to do was just sit in my room and do nothing really. Just like sit there reading in silence. That went on for a good 6 months until something popped into my head. Mum come upstairs and went, "Oh, what do you want for your 21st birthday?" And all of a sudden I said, "Oh, I want to ride again." And my mum was really shocked because I had a thing with my old horse. It didn't work out, and when I was 12, and I couldn't keep getting attached to horses, and then they had to go. So that's it. I stopped riding. I didn't want to know about them. I didn't want to look at them because it just used to upset me more and more and more. Yeah, my wallpaper is so boring. If anybody's got any ideas to brighten up my room, please tell me, because it is so bloody boring. I finally got Candela. She's literally the best horse I've ever got, and I got her on full loan. I didn't buy her, and some people go, oh, I bought her or him or whatever, and people go, I bought them or whatever like that, where they have them on full loan. There's nothing to be embarrassed about taking a horse on full loan, but you know, the really nice owner, she still comes and sees her, and I love her still being a part of her life. I still like that. And Della got me more and more back into people again for some weird reason. But I couldn't ride her for a really long time because I was so overweight. And I think she was more of a friend for me, really. She was, you know, and I started being social again, like a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. And my 21st birthday present as well, my mum got me a personal trainer. Now, Jackie Ling, if she ever comes back in the UK and stays in the UK and you're in my area, I recommend her. She helped me to lose, I was 20, yeah, nearly, I think it was about 8 to 10 stone, I think she helped me lose, which that is a fucking lot. That's about, like, I can't even count. So there's a bag of sugar, and it's £2 a bag of sugar. So that's just like really long math. That is just a lot of weight. So I started seeing her, and she started. By the way, people, just because I'm big, it doesn't mean I'm not active. So if anybody wants to write anything like stupid like that and just want to be a dick, don't bother, because I do actually like being active. I look big, but I actually love being active. You should see what I like to do in the gym. You should see what I do at the yard every day. I don't sit to my fat bum all day and go on set and gain weight and go, oh, you know, it's okay to be like this. Well, it's not okay to be like my size, but at the end of the day, I don't sit on my ass and eat all day. I don't do that. So, by the way, if you want to do it, don't do that and tell me that, because you'll just be blocked and deleted and reported or whatever. I'm going to learn as I go along. But, yeah. She started seeing me, and she trained me hard. She got me to run up to 10 miles. She actually got me running, full on running. And she got me doing Pilates, and that was it. She just had me just running miles and miles and miles. But she was the best ever trainer you could ever. She understood what was going through my head. And she's basically my auntie's daughter. She's my Auntie Janet isn't my real auntie, but we've called her Auntie Janet because she technically is Auntie Janet. Like when me and my sister grew up, so that was her daughter, and her daughter become personal trainer. And then my mum went, "Oh, I'm not sure about having her because it might get awkward in case something goes wrong." But I tell you what, she was the best ever trainer. Seriously, she was amazing. She had me like half my size within, crikey, about 2-3 months, and it was absolutely crazy. And when she moved to Ibiza, sadly she moved to Ibiza, and I felt really sad because like she was the one that kept me going. So I kept running and everything as I was going along. Then, surprise, surprise, that guy comes back in my life because I was stupid. I was stupid Chloe. Look at my face. Sorry guys, I haven't got any makeup on, but I try not to put makeup on after coming in from the steam room because apparently it's really bad, yeah. So, yeah, he come back, on and off. Hell, that was one word for it, was hell. And he had, like, by the way, people, he never touched me in a way that was violent. He was never violent to me. He never did anything illegal to me, just to let people know that. So it's not so dramatic as what you'd think in your head. Yeah, that got me a bit wacko again. Like, wacko's quite a word, but it actually did. It's quite depressing to actually even talk about. But yeah, so now I've just given up. So that's been going on for about a year and a half again. And I've given up. I can't be absolutely fucked anymore. I think I lived once on whatever. And yeah. So he's clearly too young. He's same age as me, but he acts half his age. Like men do. Don't even think about it. Women's heads develop a lot more quicker than the men's, and the men's bits grow quite a lot quicker than our bits do. So we both, like, we beat each other by opposites, really, if that actually makes sense. I just said that. And then last night, I've just signed back on the gym about a week ago, but obviously I did fitness every now and then. My weight goes up, my weight goes down, and I'm thinking, fuck, I can't get that big again. There's no way I'm getting that big again. Even though I'm in that type of environment where it physically won't happen, but it will happen because my body just doesn't respond to weight loss at all whatsoever, or weight maintenance. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And I spoke to him, like, I had a word, we just spoke randomly last night, and I realised how much he hasn't changed, really, where I'm trying to change, not just for other people but for myself. And I've realised that he is a total idiot. And I'm not going to repeat his name. I'm not abusing him by the slightest, but that is my opinion. He was cruel to me. He was not cruel as in physically, but mentally, yeah, he was cruel. He was so insensitive of anybody else's feelings around him, even though I sound like an idiot right now, but this is true. It made me so depressed. It turned me into a big saddo, like a sad idiot. He was the reason why I lost that weight to begin with, because that was the last straw. And when he come back in my life, that's all I've been thinking in my head. Fuck, every time, like, recently, every time I kept seeing him, I kept thinking, oh my God, he actually made, like, he didn't make me lose weight in a good way. He made me lose it because I was angry. Like, and anger's quite a hard thing for me to actually deal with. It's, anger's quite a weird thing for me because I'm naturally quite laid back, sarcastic. I just want to get along with everyone. Him. I'm not going to lie. So if you met him once and he behaved the way he did with me at times, you would think he was a bitch with a penis. What I'm trying to say is that I'm changing, really. I'm at the gym for one reason only, and that is for my birthday, because I'm going away, not for assholes around me, and that is a fucking awesome feeling. But I don't even know why I just done that. Yeah, so yeah, so no evil people are involved in this. I'm not doing this like I did last time. I'm doing it for myself, like, well, not particularly for myself because I'm naturally quite fit and everything anyway, but I just want to get into nicer stuff. I want to get in nice swim stuff and in nice pretty things, because apparently crop tops and everything are made for everyone. Crop tops and skinny jeans, and it's just such a cruel world. It's just evil. Long story short, I was born on my mum's birthday. That was my mother's curse from the devil himself. No, I'm only kidding. Well, I'm kidding. I hope that's true. Yeah, so basically, we both share the same birthday, so every year we go Centre Parks because we both enjoy it. It's actually something that we don't argue about. And basically, my mum had two best friends in secondary school. One's the same birthday as ours, believe it or not, and the other's like another day apart. And all the three of them are turning 50. We had a good idea! But a huge load of us to go Centre Parks. Not just the six of us, no. Not just my mum, my dad, me, and someone I'm going to bring, and my sister and my brother-in-law, and maybe a couple of other cousins. No, it's going to be 40-something of us. God bless and God help the people that work there, because it's enough of a nightmare when we're there, just a few of us, so let alone 40 to 50-something. So, for some silly reason, well, it's not a silly reason, it's just like the thought of like losing a lot, working out. Like I said, I like working out, but like, I don't know, like I have a hateful feeling about it while I'm doing it at times. I don't know why. And then when I come off or come out or whatever, I feel, fuck, I'm great. So it's a bit of a weird thing. Yeah, so we're all trying to lose weight because it's such a big gathering, and half of them I haven't seen in years since we were children. So that is going to be so much fun. That's going to be so amazing. I've had babies and I haven't even met them. So it is going to be really good fun. And it's not just going to be a few days. It's going to be for, I think it's like a week. Not sure. Parks is actually one of my best places to go because I'm not a fan of flying by the slightest, but I had a massive phobia of flying. The thought of planes used to freak me out, and then I luckily went away from my sister's hen do last year. That was so awesome. So, went there, and so I've got over the thought of flying now and everything. But I don't know, I just prefer to go to like places like Centre Parks and stuff like that, like active parks or whatever, because it's just so less hassle. Like, you have to get your passport done, you have to get go in tons of sunbeds or such and so you have to, you know, do lots of stuff and get on the plane, get off the plane, and yeah, the story goes on, doesn't it? Oopsie. I love Centre Parks because you go there, you go in the pool, you do some squash. I love squash. If anybody loves squash, let me know. I love squash. That was my childhood sport. Golf, badminton, just gonna tell you now, like, lots of stuff, and it's all been updated really. So you go in there, it's even got a jewel shop now. Jewel shop is like an everyday country kind of wear. So obviously, because I'm horsey, we love jewels because it's all girly and it's all fun and colourful and bright and happy. Got so many shops though, but when we go towards like Christmas time at November, when we go every year, obviously, because my birthday is November the 14th, it's already been Christmas-fied, so as soon as you go in, there's like fake snow everywhere. It's so cool, and like blowing snow everywhere. There's lights everywhere, and as soon as you go in there and go into the actual main dome, there's like a big giant like trees and polar bears and ducks and swans and geese, and they're all lit up. And I'm like, yes, I love it. I love this place, and it's so cool. It really gets me into the spirit of Christmas. But that's why I love being born at that time of year, because that's when all the lights start to come up and all the deco start coming up, and I'm like, yes. It gets me into Christmas. I'm like a kid, aren't I? To the point. Yes, I'm really looking forward to go, because it's like, because my parents always go away. It's a sneaky thing. I can't go away because somebody has to look after the house and stuff, see? So nice to actually just catch up with people that I haven't seen in so many years and actually look great. Hoping I look great, because my worst fear is, if anybody has the same fear as me, please tell me, because I think I'm going mad. When I was losing a lot of weight the first time, which is when I had my trainer, I was getting nightmares. I was having like bad, like saggy skin to the floor. Like, you remember when Austin Powers, like, fat bastard loses weight? Yeah, like that. Like, I was getting nightmares about it. It was so weird. But Yeah. That's the main worry though with weight loss, but you just have to really, really, really concentrate on your toning as well, because you will regret it and you have to end up going under the knife, and that is really something I don't want to do. And yeah, so this is the most randomest, most longest vlog, day of the life thing probably anybody has ever done. It's my first vlog, like day in a life vlog, proper vlog, like actually, so people are seeing what I'm actually doing every day lately in August. So yeah, I'm actually quite excited to upload this now and make it all cool and stuff, because I'm quite new on YouTube and I want to start it and see, you know, like them things like you want to try, but if you don't, you regret it for some weird reason. But yeah, I'm actually quite excited to upload this video. For watching, and I'm very sorry it's very long, but it was very hard to talk about, so I was going to ramble because it's a very awkward and scary thing to talk about. But thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Love you.